special, but gives you a brief look into what I'm actually doing with reactor blocks. I decided to start using reactor blocks because there's loads of benefits with the modular synthesis, and it's all really compact using a digital rather than with big heavy analog synthesizers, which really are inconvenient when you're trying to get about DJing all over the place. So I decided to use this because basically any MIDI controller can control reactor. In reactor blocks as well, you get each individual section that you would find on any other modular synthesizer. So you have like your oscillators, your LFOs, your envelopes and effects. And the main thing that I like about blocks is the fact that you get to go in and actually edit and create your own synthesizers from scratch with all the different parts. So here you can see this is a little synth that I've created. 2 seconds. Now, what I've done here is I've basically added 2 oscillators together. I've added a LFO for modulating oscillators and also the mix of the 2 oscillators. I've added your basic filter and envelope, and also an envelope for the main volume, and one for also I also added a reverb effect there as well. So the main benefit of using this anyway is the whole modular part of it. With modular synthesis, you're able to create new and original sounds that aren't boring and don't get boring very easily. So as you can see, all these knobs are moving constantly, which means the sound is constantly changing. This gives me the opportunity to create new flavoursome sounds that I can actually use within live sets. If you were to think of it as before, when I started playing this drum loop, as the end of a track that I'm about to mix into, if it was an actual track, what I could be doing here is actually taking that little loop off the end of a track and then starting to create a whole new track from scratch live, as I've just done there. I had a bass set up that I created myself as well, using all the different blocks, and I used a step sequencer to edit the same synthesizer that I've just showed you before, but this time obviously it creates like an arpeggiated effect. So we've got this. We need to play it. We need to play it so you can hear it. As you can see, I've got the opportunity to use this step sequencer when using reactor blocks, something very similar to the likes of an 808, like the old school sort of samplers and sequencers. But obviously it's all on my computer, so I can just literally put it in my bag and take it as I go. What you can also do with reactor is actually use it as an effect, so you can create your own effects or use the built-in presets, which are quite fun. As you can hear when I play this drum loop, some really nice and interesting sounds and textures to what you're playing when playing live, or even when you're just wanting to create something new in your actual productions. This leads us on to why I've actually chosen this as well. As you probably know, like technology has taken over the world. It's in everything that we do, the way we communicate, the way we socialise, the lot. Um, so in the music industry, knowing something like this, it was beneficial to me because not only can I use it in my own productions, it also opens an avenue for me for a different um, career path, if you will. For instance, I could actually get into developing different blocks for reactor. Like if you go click on each individual oscillator, you can actually go in and see the inner workings of how it's being programmed. And this is very similar to like an integrated circuit, which is something I already know about after studying electronic and electrical engineering. So this is like the future for me. Um, like obviously you can go on even further, each bit gets even more intricate, and you can really like hone your own sound and even develop your own synthesizers literally from scratch without even using the blocks. So not only is it beneficial for like sound design and like live performance, but it's also beneficial for computer programming, basically programming patches and effects that obviously you can sell for money.